Welcome back, guys. In this video we'll be going over requirement 1B. So let's get started. So what is requirement 1B? We need to describe 4 types of play value and provide an example of a game built around each concept. And we need to discuss other reasons people play games. This part of the requirement gives you space in the workbook to write out some thoughts. Keep in mind, there is no wrong answer. So, what are we going to cover in this video? We're going to visit what is meant by play value, and then we'll review the types of play value discussed in the book and give examples of each. We're going to be going over some segments straight from the Merit Badge book to describe the different play values it lists out. So let's start with, what is play value? The Merit Badge book defines play value, stating it refers to reasons that a player chooses to play a particular game. This is found on page 37. The book also lists out 5 types of play value: novelty, challenge, stimulation, harmony, and threat. So, what is novelty? Novelty describes how much a game provides the player with imaginative, new, or unexpected experiences. Novelty can be introduced through theme, like fantasy, art, and storytelling, and mechanics, chance, and sandbox modes. This is found on page 37. An example of novelty play value is Minecraft, because of its sandbox type gameplay. Okay, what about challenge? Some players enjoy games that provide challenging tasks to be practiced and mastered. Unlike other forms of entertainment, games have a unique ability to provide meaningful work, where we can make clear progress and are happy to try again if we fail. Difficulty, advancement, and completion are all ways players experience challenge. Challenge can be introduced through mechanics, like player advancement, resources, like finding and collecting needed materials, and objectives, discovery of the unknown. This is found on page 39. An example game for challenge would be World of Warcraft, because of the various things like level advancement, equipment crafting, and dungeon completion. Alright. Now let's go over stimulation. Stimulation deals with the emotional element of play. Self-expression, role, pace, and excitement are all ways which players experience stimulation. Stimulation can be introduced through player format, team play, player roles, objective, solve, chase, escape, and mechanics, how players take turns, and time limitations. This is found on page 41. An example game for stimulation would be The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, because of the player's ability to create and customize a personalized character. So, what does the book have to say about harmony? Harmony reflects the rules of player-to-player interaction. Trust, integrity, helpfulness, competitiveness, and compassion are all ways in which players experience harmony. Game elements that can be used to emphasize harmony include player format, cooperation versus competition, and objective, build versus destroy. This is on page 42. An example game for harmony would be football, which is a team-based game having teams compete against each other. No one player can play the game on their own, So there are degrees of cooperation and competition in this case. Okay, threat. Why is threat a play value? Tension, danger, provocation, and humiliation are all ways that players experience threat. Player format, like team structure, mechanics, real-time play, objectives, like chase, escape, and race, and resources, better weapons, better armor, cars, etc., are the primary game elements used to incorporate threat. This is found on page 44. An example game for threat is paintball, due to intense action and the fear of being hit by an opponent's paintball, or potentially friendly fire. Okay, just a couple more things to go over, guys. First, these aren't the only types of play value. So write down what you think some other reasons people play games are. Second, some games can also have multiple types of play value. For example, let's go back to our example of threat play value, paintball. Paintball can be used as an example of threat and of harmony. As we discussed, threat is due to the action and the fear experienced while playing. Harmony is also acceptable because it has team play and competition. Thanks for watching, guys. Next up, we'll be going into what you need for requirement 2. See you in the next video.